Group picture. Now.
Yeah, look here, three of you. Hold on. Center one more time.
Should we start?
Yes, Noor ma'am.
David and Aditi, should we start?
Yes.
I know a lot of private jokes are going on,
Sorry.
but after this, after
No
this.
jokes, information.
Okay, information exchange. What a wonderful show.
Thank you.
And what a great collection, and I'm in love with what you're wearing.
Thank you.
That is a very Satyapal print. So, a little bit there. I am the omnipresent narrator here. Everybody will look at the camera straight. I want David, you and Aditi to talk about the collaboration, the collection this time, and then tell everybody a little bit about the fabrics.
I want to give the mic to you first.
To me first?
Both. I mean, I don't know. Do we have two mics?
Okay.
I'll let David speak. He's first.
Oh.
First David.
Come on, Rakesh.
Okay.
Okay. Noor, do you want me to say something?
Yes.
A bit about the
About the
collection.
collection. Well, the collection was, as you saw the collection, it was a celebration of color, form, print, pattern, and it was really, I think, joyous collaboration with Aditi, with whom we share, I think, rather good taste. So we had fun. I mean, it was fun.
Yes.
I think, wasn't it, Aditi?
I have to say that this was a huge honor. Let me start by saying the Satyapal legacy is incredible. It's something that I'm very, very proud to be associated with. But also David and Rakesh, who I think was so incredible with me. They gave me so much space, they indulged me, they heard me out, they even laughed with me. And I felt like a little child, like being allowed to play. And they also sort of veered me into some sense at certain times, like for example, what I wanted to wear on the ramp. And both of them said, no, I think when it's the last thing, it should be a particular way. But I will say this, that since this is my first collection, and I'm not a designer, but I do believe that, you know, this is something my mom's always told me, that you know, there are certain beings who are creative beings, and they're happiest being creative beings. They're dreamers, they like to believe, they like to explore, they like to be curious little children. I'm one of those humans or beings. And for me, as a first collection, I think what just came to me effortlessly, or I would like to say authentically, was a part of me. So the dreamer in me, the little child in me, the person who loves to read fantasy, who believes that there is a tiger peeping around from somewhere there, who smells flowers and is not necessarily ferocious, dragonflies, flowers. I think everything that is an extension of who I am, and I think that's what this collection is, well, in a kind of way. And that's the only thing I knew, because I'm not a designer. But I love everything creative, and I love the process of design, and they made it all the more exciting. Yeah, I think that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hand another mic so that it's easier.
Share, I'll share.
I know you'll share, but there's just one left, right, so it's just easier.
Okay.
Tell us a bit about the colors, the prints, because I think prints are one of the most iconic aspects of Satyapal.
Yeah.
I personally work with them. So
Yeah.
that's been one of those things that has always remained. You say Satyapal outside, people think of prints.
Yeah.
So talk about the prints this time.
Yeah.
Me?
Would
Both of you.
Aditi?
You
Well,
first.
I'm not going
me?
to ask Rakesh, but Rakesh
Well,
doesn't like talking.
I think Satyapal has this incredible legacy of print, and I think Satyapal was a leader for his time. He did these collections of incredible printed saris at a time when nobody did them. I think he was probably one of the first people, right? I think the earliest designer. And I think it's amazing that this legacy is still alive. We are so happy that we can keep it going. And everything that we have done together, I think, is a sort of homage to that. We have tried to retain that spirit and to take it forward. And that really was the challenge that was facing us. So in terms of print and in terms of color and in terms of pattern, we were all searching for a design language that would somehow capture the essence of Satya Paul and bring it into 2026. I think we did.
I hope so. You'll say this. I mean, I hope you will say this. But I feel like, again, I would like to repeat the same thing. I think there's an authenticity and a power to a Satya Paul creation. But I think what makes a Satya Paul creation unique is that it speaks to each one of us differently, individually. And I think the individualistic nature of how it speaks to us makes it special. I think in the 2026 collection, there is, of course, the Satya Paul print legacy, but there is a lot of whimsy, there is a lot of playfulness, and I think I hope that's how the collection is going to now grow and move forward. So that as somebody who's going out, I want to be able to pick a sari from my wardrobe and wear it without having to think twice. Because I want it to speak to me, I want it to feel like my own, and I want it to feel like a modern heirloom. And I think that's what's, for me, special about this whole creative process, and this collection.
Okay, I think you really summarized everything. I'm going to open to a question each, but quick questions, short bites. You guys with short bites.
For all the three, how much individuality of yours is reflected in Satya Paul?
I think when you're working with a legacy brand, for us, it's the brand has a very defined language. And for us as three creative individuals working together, we were searching to find a new way to take it forward, new elements, and to bring, as Aditi said, bring our personalities into it. And in her case, her very particular sense of style, which was incorporated into the collections. So it all under the umbrella of Satya Paul.
Would you like to add, Aditi?
See, I can't say anything theoretical. I can only say that it's the things I like, it's the things I feel that people like me look for today when they're looking for a sari to wear or they're looking for a garment to wear. Like for example, it's also where I come from, my heritage, my history, my culture, how I grew up. Like for me, for example, I don't think that to make a sari modern you have to wear it with a bralette. I feel like a puff sleeve blouse is very beautiful too, and it's very cool, it's very modern. There's a kind of sense of nostalgia, but it's also very feminine, yes. And I love that. I believe that the dichotomy of these things do coexist. Like a flower doesn't necessarily mean that it's so fragile that there's a power to a flower. At the same time, a tiger is not necessarily ferocious. There's a softness and a playfulness to a tiger. So I like that, and I think that for me was very important to bring into this collection, because as an individual and as a performer and as an actor, I've been asked this question so many times, because everybody, is everybody sort of. I think the first thing they see about a person, like I would always be told, oh, you are so delicate, or you look so vulnerable, I feel like you're going to break. But I always say no, but in a storm, I will be standing next to you. And I think that is very, very important. I think my vulnerability is my greatest strength. And I feel that is very important for me to show in a collection as well. I don't know if I answered your question.
Absolutely fine.
So Aditi, this is First Look. Hello, good evening. Stepping in as a co-designer with the creative masterminds, right? What was your personal vision for this particular collection?
Whimsy.
Yes, okay. Yeah, whimsy, playfulness, like a childlike abandon.
Wearing a trench coat over a lehenga.
Yes.
I mean, that's really.
Very dreamy. I like that.
Well, it's very much a statement.
And we had two options for this. We also had a very cool bomber.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
So
think
it's just like taking things into the modern space.
also it's about owning who you are and who you want to be. You know, I think that's very important, to make a personal choice and to have that kind of what's the word for it?
Ability to.
I
Yeah.
think you're sort of challenging what is the protocol. I think
Yeah.
it's like saying, let's do things differently.
I
Why
think
not?
there are no
It's a why
rules.
not attitude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I like.
Yeah.
That's what we like.
No rules. You do you and have fun with it. And you wear the clothes don't wear you. So enjoy that and and empower yourself by making a choice. I think that's the most empowering thing, to be able to make a choice. Yeah.
That is a great note to close on. You wear the clothes. The clothes don't wear you.
Exactly.
I mean, that's truly brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for what the three of you brought onto the stage. It's after a long time one sees Satya Paul as Satya Paul.
Yay, thank you.
It's very important and very special for you. क्या खास बात है?
आई थिंक मेरे लिए बहुत गर्व की बात है कि मैंने सत्या पॉल से मैं जुड़ी हुई हूँ, एंड स्पेशली क्योंकि डेविड एंड राकेश हैव बीन विथ मी थ्रू दिस. दे आर द ओजी क्रिएटर्स of the collections and I have joined them as a co-creator this time, and also मुझे बहुत स्पेशल लगा कि उन्होंने मुझे बहुत स्पेस दिया अपने आइडियाज़ और अपने जो भी मतलब जो भी मेरे मन में था मैं बोल देती थी. और मेरा मूड बोर्ड, they were very indulgent with me and we had a lot of fun doing it, and also to keep this legacy alive and actually to to see it move forward, I think is very very special. And yeah,
That's it. Thank you. Thank you guys.
ये काफी अच्छा लग रहा है, काफी यूनिक लग रहा है. उसके बारे
ये
में
मुझे I'll have to give credit
Credit
to
to the stylist.
a very very special person, also a co-creator, Elton Fernandez, जिन्होंने ये लुक क्रिएट किया है. और ये फूल मैंने बोला प्लीज नहीं, उन्होंने बोला प्लीज हाँ, तो मैं कहा ठीक है.
Actually, it worked very well. I thought it worked very
And
well.
this flower is
Very
called a
effective.
bird of paradise.
And
So
you are
it-
a bird of paradise.
There you are. See?
थैंक यू मैम.
विकास सर भी आए थे आपका शो देखने के लिए, क्या कुछ कहना?
नहीं,
मैं
बिल्कुल
बहुत
नहीं,
खुश
इसमें
हूँ.
नहीं।
I'm
मैंने
very
बोला
happy.
personal questions
Okay,
नहीं।
बस अभी
ये मैं
बात.
बार-बार
Sorry
कह
मुझे
चुकी हूँ।
भागना है.
ये गलत है.
Can we have just 2 questions?
No, Sasha, she has to leave.